Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Nesto. Welcome back to my channel. So I want to make this video today to talk to you guys about the Rideshare Revolution channel, Geo, getting deactivated from Uber, and just what kind of lessons we could extract from that. So just in case you don't know who Geo or the Rideshare Revolution is, it's just a guy from he has a YouTube channel called Rideshare Revolution. He's here in Chicago, where I'm my market. And he drives a lot. He drives like 50-60 hours a week, and he makes a lot of money. He makes he averages like around $1,500 a week, and he hits $2,000 a week, pretty regularly. Well, not regularly actually, but he's been known to hit $2,000 a week. And I'm over here charging on TaskRabbit, earning $51 an hour, and I don't even make $2,000 a week yet, So it really speaks for your ability to earn on Uber, to have this guy making that much money. And I love his channel. I love all I like a lot of the Uber tubers, I like a lot of the different channels. I like the drama that he creates between them. It's pretty cool. And but basically yesterday or today he got deactivated on what he claims is like false allegations from a rider just trying to get a discount on a ride. And I just want to tell you guys some things that I've it made me think about. And it's just like he did it for a couple years, and they just without any proof or any kind of evidence or anything like that, it just they could deactivate you really fast. And it reminds me that I'm on TaskRabbit. I'm on Uber too, and I don't really do it, but I'm on TaskRabbit, and all my eggs are in the TaskRabbit basket basically. And if there was some false allegations against me, I could just as easily lose my ability to earn on TaskRabbit overnight the way he did. And so I'm kind of thinking how screwed would I be, or how what would I do if that happened. And I'm not too worried, because I have the skills that I use on TaskRabbit. I could do them for myself, and and earn probably even more than what I'm earning on TaskRabbit. I could earn what I'm earning plus TaskRabbit's cut, what they take from my jobs. I do a lot of painting, handyman jobs. I could just start my own handyman business. I could just tomorrow make a bunch of postings on Craigslist and offer my services, or Facebook groups, or just people I know. A lot of people, because I like to do it all on TaskRabbit, just because I don't want to start a handyman business. I want to do something else, so I'd rather just keep it on the platform. And then when I log off, you can't contact me anymore, because I've had private clients before, and it's not good for me. And then I'm not good at scheduling them and stuff like that, and fitting them in, and then remembering that. That's why I love the app. I'll pay their 15% cut that they take, for the ability to have that calendar, have the availability where they could contact me if I'm available, and they can't contact me if I'm not available. And but anyways, what we're talking about, Geo getting deactivated from Uber. What are you gonna, with Uber, you didn't learn any new skills. You only learned how to drive, so what do you transfer your Uber skills to, if you get deactivated from Uber? There are some people that do get their private clients, and you have to have a really nice car for that, and which he does have a really nice car. But one rider I picked her up, I did Uber, and I picked her up, and she gave me her card, and she was telling me too, she was telling me the game, she got her own private clients, and her card was for her being a private driver or whatever. And she had a nice car. I think she had a Lincoln or something. And So that's one thing you could have done. You know, poach some Uber riders, and you know, let them, some VIP type of riders, and let them know, like, you know, you contact me directly, and you know, if he had that cachet of private clients, then he wouldn't be as affected by the deactivation, you know. And you know, I don't want to make it seem like I'm, like, you know, get talking bad about him. Like, it was a great channel. Like, if you're Uber, he's exactly the type of channel you would want to have. I don't know if he's flexed his YouTube fame yet, because that's what I would have done. I would have been like, yo, like, look me up on YouTube. Like, I inspire drivers to actually want to drive for Uber. You know, I show the possibility of earnings on Uber. I'm like the best showman of that, you know. Because, like, you know, there's been times when, like I didn't really want to do Uber, but then I watch his videos and I'm like, man, like, I'm going back on it, you know. And I'm sure there's a lot of drivers that, like, some days don't feel like driving, and then they watch one of his videos and they sorry for the shaking. I'm just using a selfie stick. So I'm sure there's some drivers that he inspires, like, every day when he posts these videos about how much money he's making. So, like, it's like the worst person you could deactivate, you know. So, but yeah, so that's one thing you could have, if you're an Uber driver and you want to, like, kind of protect yourself a little bit against deactivation. I would say learn a new skill while you drive for Uber. You know, any kind of skill that people would pay for, or, you know, start building your own driver business. You know, and I'm not sure, I don't know exactly what the details are about how to start a driver business, a chauffeur license or stuff like that, but I'm just thinking, like, if I got deactivated by Uber tomorrow, I'll probably go get a job, building maintenance. Maybe I'll go into HVAC or an electrician company, you know. I think last year sometime, or it might have been, yeah, no, this year, before I went full-time on Uber, I was like, I'm gonna look for a job on either HVAC or electrical, and become like an electrician or become a HVAC guy. And I went to apply for an electrician job, and it was like $12 an hour, $15 an hour jobs. People were offering me, like, oh, well, you know, you start off at $15 an hour, but, you know, you become an electrician, you know, when you're an apprentice, you start off like that, but then you become a full-fledged electrician, and we'll pay you $30 an hour. We'll pay you $35 an hour. In 5 years, you could be earning $35 an hour. And I'm like, you know, before I learned how to make money by myself, I would have been like $35 an hour. That's crazy, you know. But now it's like, oh, so you want me to take a $20 pay cut? You know, first of all, you want me to take when I'm making $51 an hour now, and you want to pay me $15. So I'm taking that giant pay cut, and then in 5 years, I'll still be at a pay cut, basically. But so I would get a job just because I would need money immediately, you know. But I was still, if I get deactivated, I would hit up some people that I know need work. I would put on Craigslist or put on Facebook groups, and advertise my job there, and then also supplement with any kind of job, you know, because with the handyman thing, you could get a lot of different jobs. You could get, there's like, my cousin had a property manager job at a condominiums, and they gave him like a free room, a free apartment, because he had to be like on call on certain weekends or something like that. So there's definitely, and you know, I'm sorry, this is turning into like a rant. I'm not gonna title it anything about Rideshare Revolution. I'm just gonna title it something else, because my title was gonna be like Rideshare Revolution gets deactivated and lessons learned, you know. But now I'm ranting, so I'm just gonna title it something like I don't know what I'm title it, but we'll see. I might just title it that. I like that clickbait title better. But but that's the thing. That's one of the positives about TaskRabbit, is that there's so many different skills. Unless you're just doing like waiting in line, you know, there's these skills. Like, if you get deactivated, you could start your own thing, or you could use TaskRabbit to start your own thing before you even get deactivated, and then just deactivate yourself because you grew so much, you know. And I've driven for Uber, and I like that all you need is your car. That you don't need any kind of certain expertise, but it doesn't earn as much, you know. Gio drives 50-60 hours a week, makes more than me, obviously, you know, because I'm making like around $1,200 a week. He's making $1,500, $1,700, $1,800, $2,000. But I can't. He's single. I can't be out of here 60 hours a week, man. Like, I'm gonna, you know, lose my family if I start neglecting them that much time, you know. But if I was him, I would be doing the same. Before I was married or in a relationship, like I was the same thing. I was like, I get paid by the hour, so I'm gonna put in as many hours as I possibly can, because, you know, that's how it is. If you get paid by the hour, why wouldn't you just work as many hours as you possibly can? That was my mentality before. You know, I've always had at least a job and a half or 2 full-time jobs, and so I get it. And if I was him, I would do the same thing. But now I got a family, and, you know, I gotta maximize my time. So that's why I'm trying to charge more per hour and work less hours, and, you know, do whatever I can do to supplement my income or stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it's just rough. I like all the Uber channels, like the Entrepreneur. He made a response video to Gio getting deactivated because they had like this drama, they had this beef. It's hilarious, man. I love it. But you know, in this video, like, the Entrepreneur was like, you know, like, I know this is bad, like, I know we don't like each other, but, you know, this is not good. I was like, man, you should have just went savage on him and, like, started roasting him. You know, I would have respected that more, you know. But because Gio was a savage about, you know, treating this guy. So, but it's rough, man. It's rough out here. Uber deactivating you when you, like, he's got 2 trucks. He's got 2 big gas guzzling SUVs that he uses for Uber, and he owes money on both of them. So if you have like a $30,000 truck, and because you're making $1,500 a week, and you get deactivated, now you got a $30,000 truck that you got to figure out a way to pay. You know, that's the hard part. You know, you want to try to be as debt free as possible. The more debt free you are, the more freedom you have to make mistakes, basically. And I don't know, man. Like, he's gonna have to. I don't know how much. I don't know. We're about to find out how much you can make on Lyft full time, because I'm pretty sure that's what he's gonna do. And that's kind of cool. I want to know that. You know, if you only drive for Lyft, how much do you stand to make a week? But you know, being an Uber driver, you don't learn any new skills. So that's what I like about TaskRabbit, that even if you only did cleaning, you learn cleaning, and you could actually just start, you know, selling your service as a cleaner and make actually really decent money on it. You know, there's some skills like waiting in line or delivery that, yeah, you didn't learn anything on. But TaskRabbit is good way to not just try new things, but learn new things. You know, there's a lot of things I've done on TaskRabbit that I didn't know how to do, that I just kind of took the chance and learned. And yeah, that's just kind of video I wanted to make, guys. You know, good luck to Gio. You know, I hope he you know, lands on his feet and stuff like that. I hope there's another YouTuber, Josh Y305. He talks about the sharing economy, and he's always talking about he gets deactivated from like Grubhub and DoorDash. He's always getting deactivated because he cherry picks and stuff like that, and then he threatens like arbitration, and he gets reactivated. So, you know, I'm pretty sure if Gio has a good chance of getting reactivated. You know, if I was him, I'd be like, hey man, look at my YouTube channel, I got this much. You know, I would go with that route, because he's valuable for Uber in that regard. I don't know, but then again, Uber's like a you know, $250 company, so it's a drop in the bucket for them. But yeah, guys, you know, that's the only video. That's all I wanted to talk about. Just touch base with you guys. Yeah, today's Saturday. I only took one job. I didn't put myself available. I didn't put myself available. I put myself available starting from noon to 9, and then I got one job, and I was like, okay, cool. And I took myself off it. It was like a 2-hour furniture assembly, and that went pretty smooth. And we'll see. We're in November now. We're supposed to have some like severe cold, I guess, coming in. So we'll see how much it slows down. This is my first November full time on TaskRabbit, and we'll see how the weather impacts my earnings. A lady wanted me to next week to fix like the wood on the outside of her house and paint it, and I had to turn it down. I told her I'm not doing any more painting. I'm not doing any more exterior work, basically, because it's way too cold. I ain't about that life. I gotta fix that thing. Sorry about that. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go inside and eat, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.